the first topic is about Ezra Miller. So if you want to read it, it's up to you. Go for it.
I feel like when you don't touch the mouse, it's a little bit better.
Let's see. Go for it.
A new report says Warner Brothers held an emergency meeting to discuss pausing Miller's future projects with the company. According to Rolling Stone, Warner Brothers and DC executives held an emergency meeting on March the 30th to discuss Miller's future with the studio. While a decision doesn't appear to have been formalized, one source says the consensus is to hit pause on any future projects involving Miller, including any possible appearances in the DC cinematic universe.
What are your thoughts on that, Joel, about this whole thing with Ezra Miller? You heard about what he did?
Yes, I mean, we talked about that last week. I mean, I think it has to be. You can't just ignore it and act like everything's totally fine.
I mean,
this is a repetitive. Well, you could, but I mean, this is a repetitive thing for him. This is not like a one-time, out of the ordinary thing. He's done this more than once.
He's clearly got an issue or two.
Yeah.
He's clearly got an issue or two, right? So
it's all that fast running he's been doing, getting to his head.
Exactly.
Something's messing with all that.
What do you think about it, though? What do you think that Warner Brothers will do or should do?
I mean, I think there needs to be some kind of punishment. It feels like there was, like if they did it to Johnny Depp over like, I mean, it definitely needs, I mean, his seems like he wasn't around like attacking strangers, and he still got, you know, kicked out from his roles.
I mean, I feel like they haven't done too much with him yet.
Yeah.
For it to be out of the,
I guess they're just,
for it to look weird to just replace him or do something else. It's not
this would be like his first solo movie.
Right. It's not like we've had multiple movies with him that you'd be like, where'd he go?
Yeah. Just be like Flashpoint. change what he looked like. Like you said last week.
I'm all for that. I'm all for them just, but it's gonna be it's too expensive. Look, my suggestion was like film a couple of new scenes at the end.
Right.
And I say, hey, have what's his name, Grant Gustin come in,
super nice,
do a body swap, and have him be the quintessential Flash. Announce the end of the TV series, please.
I think they're planning on ending it.
They need to, and just have Grant Gustin be the Flash.
Yeah. I mean, the first few seasons were really good.
Yeah, but now it's starting to really suck.
They're making it towards like every show out there has like a love story that overshadows everything else. It feels like, and they turn it into like that's kind of like for teenagers. Mm-hmm. Like our true comic book fans don't care about all that. We just want to know the Flash and what he goes through, and not like Iris saying we are the Flash.
Right.
I hated that. When I was like, season 5, no, Iris, you are not the Flash.
But we just don't know what the heck is going on with him lately. We just don't know. I'm still here trying to fix what's going on with my.
But yeah, I mean, I could see him.
I mean, it's
taking
not
over.
like movies producers have not had to make some sudden changes to storylines and plot lines based on tragic events, and this isn't even tragic, just it changed the ending.
Yeah.
So that you can go a different direction.
I mean, yeah, you can change Grindelwald, you can change the Flash.
Yeah.
If they want to do it.
I mean, if we can have a million Batmans, we can change Flash.
And exactly.
You know?
In the Flash movie, they got a million Batmans, but now it's all about the fact that Warner Brothers is just now trying to get ahead of this. They let it slide the first time, which to me encourages the behavior.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I didn't get punished. I can
get away with anything.
I cannot change my behavior and keep doing what I've been doing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now the thought process is I'm untouchable. Nothing's gonna happen to me if at all. That's the mindset. So it's like now it's like at first I felt like they were like we got away with ignoring it the first time. Maybe we can just get away with ignoring it again.
Sweep it under the rug.
But then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. The getting arrested, or the multiple calls to the police, the threat on the people that he was staying with that day, which is weird. It's like, dude, get a hotel, dude. What the hell?
Stealing their stuff.
Stealing their stuff. Threatening to set them on fire or whatever the hell he was talking about. It's like, dude, get some help. Like, what the hell's wrong with you?
You must have been on something.
It got to a point
knows?
where it's like, Warner Brothers was like, well, we can't ignore this.
Right.
Discovery is calling. Like, what the hell is going on? And Discovery probably isn't going to play any of this crap.
I'm sure. Because the first time it happened, Discovery wasn't involved. But now they
it's
are.
like they thought that they could sweep it under the rug, probably waiting until the Discovery deal is done.
No.
So it's like they were thinking, now that they know that that's not possible, now they have to at least pretend like they're handling.
Right.
I don't believe that they're really going to handle. I think they're just watching
handling
the clock.
just means change, going a different
I
direction.
feel like there's like top to him, and like probably who knows, because he's involved in like them going forward.
Warner Brothers, he's involved with Fantastic Beasts, Flash, all these other projects.
Yeah, but I'm saying like for the whole Flashpoint thing, like the thing moving forward is have him, like I think keep same actor for Aquaman and Wonder Woman. So basically, they're gonna build around those three.
Right.
And so they don't. But we'll see what they do. But I think they're thinking like we want to keep him. We'll see what we do to keep him because he's gonna be like our main three moving forward. Because they're changing Superman apparently, and they're changing Batman, supposedly. So.
I just can't imagine that this time around that they can get away with not saying anything at all. I mean, even if this is just them pretending like they're about to say something.
And it's been a week now since the incident.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's so I just feel like they're just putting on a show until the clock bleeds out, until it's Discovery's problem. Right. We get our bonuses. We get to leave. Discovery's gonna fire who they were gonna fire anyway, and now Ezra Miller's their problem.
Right.
And I feel like maybe Discovery isn't going to play that that nonsense and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you think they should do if you were in charge? What do you think they should do with these projects?
Just let him go and replace him. You don't. For me, what difference does? It's not like we're talking about a super beloved actor that people should be. Oh my gosh, you can't recast him because it's so sad. Nobody even knows who this dude is. He hasn't even done anything. So who cares?
It's not like
replace him with somebody else.
I'm still mad about Ben Affleck.
He's not Ben Affleck, right? People will notice, and I think.
You'll notice, but who cares?
Yeah, I didn't hear about him really until his appearance in the BVS movie.
Right.
I didn't know who Ezra Miller was before that.
No.
So before 2016, was that 2016? Yeah. I didn't know who Ezra Miller was.
Me either. I was in the same boat right there with you. I didn't know much about him. And the Flash in the Justice League was my first real introduction to him as an actor. Right. And not saying anything bad against him. I'm sure he's a good actor. Where's my camera at? I can't get myself on screen here. What the hell? I somehow accidentally deleted myself. Oh no, there I am. But
plenty of other regular TV shows and movies have recast a character without writing it off. Just pick somebody different.
Yeah.
And went on with it. And people went, "What happened?" But the show goes on. Like it doesn't.
It's just the weird timing of it. You got two franchises in the works. The third film for the Fantastic Beasts is pushing out.
He's done filming with that.
Yeah, Flash is done filming.
Yeah. So I feel like just the next Flash movie, and I'm sure
this is talking about Flash moving forward.
I'm sure. I'm sure.
Obviously you can't.
I'm sure
you're not going to waste the money and just trash what's been done. But
you can't.
Going forward,
because they've been filming on this movie for like the past couple of years.
So. Since 1958. Yeah, all the damn delays.
Just recast him.
But then that goes to ask the question. Unless there's something really wrong. People are throwing all these allegations out. No, we're not doctors. We don't know medically what's wrong with them.
Right.
What's going on? He could just be a bad drunk. He could just be an alcoholic for all we know. I don't know. I don't know what his problem is, but he got an issue. He's got at least one.
Because it feels like in all the circumstances he's been like in the night crowd. So he's probably been drinking or something, and he's just not in his right mind.
Maybe he just feels like he's just so untouchable.
Yeah. I could go out and party and do crazy stuff. And
I have a theory on it. maybe he, just I'm not trying to get into the psyche of him and give him any, and probably throw a bad allegation out there. But maybe he feels like Warner Brothers would be. I've always joked maybe he has something on some executive at Warner Brothers, but maybe he feels like Warner Brothers would be afraid to do something to him since he's a member of the LGBT community. I mean, he's not. I mean, we've been messing his pronouns up. It's actually they, them. So,
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So maybe there's a little bit of that going on. Maybe he feels like nobody will do. I've been known to do that. Yeah. I'm the only black guy here. I dare you to try to do something to me.
I mean,
maybe that's a little bit going on.
It didn't work out for Jesse Smollett.
It didn't work out for Jesse. Well, he did. Well, what he did was to the community. So he really effed that up. He did it to both.
Is anyone lied about his supposedly jumping?
Getting
he
attacked.
lied about getting jumped, attacked, and all that.
So it's oh, messed my camera up again. Dang, what happened to my camera? Oh, I see what I'm doing wrong. There we go. But yeah, it seems that something's going on with him mentally. Not saying that he's like crazy or anything like that. Just like maybe he's got anger issues. Yeah. Maybe he's got the hubris of thinking that he's untouchable.
Right.
What's going on, Pierre? How you doing? I see you out there. But it's got to stop.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm actually tired of talking about him. I don't care about. I mean, hey, he had a couple of funny, great moments in the Zack Snyder cut. He had a funny line in Peacemaker. Other than that, screw this guy. I don't care.
I mean, yeah,
like you said, replace him.
The scene was awesome in Justice League Snyder cut, but that could have been anybody.
Other than that, exactly.
It could have been any actor doing that scene because there's just him running and saying the lines and. But like, I mean, that was a very cool moment of like any DC movie. Probably my top so far.
Right.
Just how he was able to reverse time and all that. But
but we saw Grant Gustin do that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that could have been any actor playing the Flash.
So exactly.
That scene.
So I say start the movement right now.
It's not like he's brought his own like unique traits to the character. Like, I mean, he hasn't like stood out on other.
I mean,
Flash actors.
He is the first actor to portray Flash. On the big screen.
Yeah.
So I give him that.
True.
He did a great job. But the risk, he's gonna hurt somebody.
Yeah. I mean, unless he like
And there's allegations of abuse that's happening on set.
Yeah.
I mean, people want to compare it to Johnny Depp. Well, how come Johnny Depp was? I cannot. At first, I wasn't making a comparison. Now I will. Johnny Depp sued in a British tabloid in London and lost the lawsuit, claiming that they defamed him, that there was defamation of character, saying that he wasn't a wife abuser. Mm-hmm. And then the courts proved that yes, you are, and he lost that lawsuit. No matter how much you love Johnny Depp, no matter how much you want to defend him, that's why Warner Brothers had the ability to take action against him. He took an action. Nobody forced him to make that lawsuit. He did that.
So it was only because of the lawsuit.
I'm not saying that was the only reason why they did it, but it gave them leeway to do it. Who's to say that if Johnny Depp did, because he was already going in the middle of this bad divorce with him and Amber Heard, but he decided on top of that to sue a tabloid for labeling him a wife abuser. The courts, Amber Heard was able to prove that abuse happened, even if it happened on both sides.
Yeah.
Amber Heard wasn't suing for defamation; he was. And he lost that fight. So you guys can say that the American court will appeal it. Well, it doesn't matter if he wins it in America, which he's not likely to. He still lost in a court.
Right.
So Warner Brothers pulled it away from him. Ezra Miller, same franchise, same company,
both movies, right?
Not only was he arrested, now he has what? What else?
He has restraining order.
Restraining order.
Yeah.
Choked a woman 2 years ago.
Threatening to
harm a couple, a stranger that was nice enough to put him in their Airbnb.
Yeah.
That's not motive enough. I mean, is that enough, babe? What do you think? Like, what the hell does Warner Brothers have?
I think you have to do it now before we're like, oh wow, we've made 4 or 5 movies, and he just keeps doing it. Like,
yeah, Flash 3, and he starts going to random movie theaters and really flashing people. I think that's likely. I'm not. I mean,
you never know. He's kind of be unpredictable.
He's gonna do something. Yeah. He's gonna do something.
I mean, this feels way worse than the Johnny Depp situation, honestly.
And it's so fixable. You already have a company that's ignoring it.
Yeah.
So at any moment, I say before Discovery takes over, check into a rehab. Even if it's all fake and BS, you can still play the game. Check into a rehab. Say I'm taking responsibility. I can't believe what I'm doing. I'm gonna stop it right now. You have plenty of time to do that.
Yeah,
but there's
he
no
definitely
signs
needs,
that
he
that's
definitely needs to get some help.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some help. I'm disgusted of my actions. I'm sorry for what I did to these people. I'm sorry for what I did when I got blah blah blah. Even if he's an actor, fake it.
Right. I mean, yeah, definitely.
Just don't do it again.
Yeah, it's come out like a public, appearance and
and
apologize to the fans. Just like you're hurting fans by this.
Yeah.
Too, and so.
Like screw the fans. You're hurting your money.
Yeah.
You're hurting everybody else's money. Everybody else that's around you that's working with you.
But the fans care about these characters.
The fans care about this stuff. Yeah, but I'm sure I'm sure the key grip that's the set design guys that aren't millionaires, I'm sure they care about feeding their kids too.
True.
You're messing with them. They cannot. I mean, these people probably, some of these guys probably been working for Warner Brothers all their lives, and they probably, and now there's reports that he's been kind of abusive on set too. Like, dude, I'm sorry. I know that that mentality where when the big shot star is acting a fool, you kind of gotta grin and bear it. But you're gonna bump into the wrong guy who's not gonna give a shit about your celebrity.
He's not that big shot.
Which is my point.
Right.
You're gonna bump into that key grip that does not care how big you think you are.
Right.
He'll probably lay you out and take the lawsuit because he's not gonna want you talking to him like that. Like, dude, I've been working on these sets for 35 years, and you're gonna tell me to give you a bagel? Knockout.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, and then it'll be called a hate crime, and it's gonna be all big mess. I'm sorry. I'm pretty good at predicting these things. Mm-hmm. Chris Pratt predicted. I also got another prediction coming up soon.
What about Chris Pratt?
I predicted on this channel that him and his ex-wife were divorced.
Okay.
What's her name?
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris. Yeah, I predicted that like a year before it actually happened. I called it.
Wow.
The video's still up on the channel. I called it. A couple of months to a year later, and then I made another video, patting myself on the back. I knew that power to them. And I got another prediction coming up soon. But despite all that, despite the fact that I'm awesome. What do you guys think? Comment. Let me know what you guys think. What should happen to Ezra Miller? What do you think is going to happen? What do you think Warner Brothers, now Discovery, should do with him? Should he be replaced? I think so. Moving forward, do you think that they should replace his footage that he's already done since the movie isn't coming out till next year? Whatever your thoughts are, put in the comments. Let's talk about it. I think that will delay
it even more though. If they do that.
Hey, it's just money, right?
Yeah.
All right, then we'll find out.
A lot more editing.
Exactly. All right, let's move on to the next topic.